Lakhani and I placed in middle school STEM animation last year. I wanted to give some advice for just things that I wish someone had told me because they would have helped me a lot. First of all, before you do anything else, your team should brainstorm about exactly how you want to present the information and come up with at least a rough script and storyboard. Otherwise, your team will not be clear on what you guys are trying to accomplish, and that will result in a lot of arguments and misunderstandings. It will not be fun for anybody. Second of all, even though the portfolio seems secondary to the animation, you should work on them both at the same time. It can actually really help you. For example, the part where you have to write a description of your animation, you can write that while you're working on it because it will help you keep track and will help you figure out where to make changes. And your works cited page, you can fill that out while you're doing the animation because you can add things in and you won't leave anything out. In general, the portfolio is actually a pretty good tool to keep everything on track. Third of all, I wish someone had told me this because I had a lot of trouble with this specifically. You're going to be using a lot of programs for this. For example, animating programs, video editing programs, audio editing programs, all that kind of stuff. So before you attempt to make whatever it is you're making in said program, you should at least have some experience with it. Otherwise, either you're going to end up doing a lot more work than you actually have to when you could have been saving so much time with some simple shortcuts or something like that, or you're going to end up making some kind of weird mistake and you won't know how to fix it, or the final product might suffer because you didn't know about a lot of features. In general, it's just better when you actually have tested it before. And talk to your teammates about the same thing, because a lot of times, even though they are having trouble, they won't admit it to you unless you ask them first. And if you ask them, then that could save you guys a lot of trouble in the long run. Finally, get creative with this. This whole thing, TSA and all, it all seems very formal, but just because you're talking about something technical doesn't mean it has to be serious. You can add in puns, fun characters, lots of colors, dramatic sound effects, funny voiceovers, whatever you want to do, because that's the kind of thing that brings animations to life, and you should express yourself. So those are all the things that I wanted to say, and have a great day and good luck on your animations.